Hey, Apple Blonde. Hey, Bry. Mr. Watson, your cute face is not going to convince me. Mm-mm. Nope. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lisa. So I just got back from the Coach Outlet. No, Watson. I am not sharing food with you. I'm eating potato salad. He should not eat potato salad, but he thinks he should join it. No. I'm going to have to send you to the bedroom. Mm-hmm. No. So anyway, I went to the outlet today because I live close to the outlet and I skipped church. I played hooky. Yeah, I know, right? I went to the Coach outlet. I wanted to see the whole fruit drop, right? The whole thing with the whole hubbub, you know, I wanted to see it. And I said, okay, let me go look at this before I trash it, because I don't like it. And yeah, well, I was very impressed with one thing. The charms are fabulous. Hey, Don's Donuts. Absolutely fabulous. And you're not going to listen. No, sir. No. No. You've had breakfast and snacks. I'm sorry. Let me text James to see if he can take Watson away. Do you want to come say hi? I mean, you're already barking at everybody. Come here. No? You're like, you're going to pick me up. I don't want to be picked up. Mm-hmm. But you're barking at me. I'm not going to give you anything. He's like, oh, hey, Debbie. My dog is like, oh my gosh, you must pay attention to me. Like, no, no, sir. He's barking. I am eating potato salad. Oh. And he's like, I want potato salad with you. And I'm like, no, you cannot have it. Come here, once. Guess I think hubby is going to take me the weekend trip to New York. Yes. That's so cool. Um, So this is the only thing out of the outlet that I thought was really awesome. And it's the blueberry charm and the banana charm. I think they retail for like 195 or like for like $95 or something. I don't remember. But I didn't buy it. I actually didn't buy anything. Um shocked. No one is more shocked than me. Nobody is more shocked than me. Let me show you the other thing. I have some video clips to put some shorts up. I didn't take too many photos. It really wasn't that interesting, guys. I think the one thing I was impressed with was this tabby. This has a great drop on it. I still hate the way it's constructed on the inside, but it's a really pretty bag. And then I saw and that's regular retail that's not even on sale. It's just in there to tease people. This is a cute little saddle bag. Now this one, the leather on this is really nice. So that's the thing about it was purple dawn. That was the thing about Coach. And I was and I don't know if I took a good picture of it. Let me see if I can find it. I think I was just so shocked I didn't take a really good photo. Here's a video. So you're going to see the video of the canvas. That's the bag, right? So the problem with this whole thing is uh the canvas on I have had a lot of Coach outlet bags. I have a lot of Coach outlet canvas. The quality of the canvas on this is shockingly not there. Shockingly. I was surprised. I would not, if I bought any piece of this fruits collection that was any piece, I would have sent it back other than the charms because the canvas quality, there is a luster to Coach canvas that normally is there that is missing. Is just missing. This is the first time I can tell you that Coach canvas outlet is not as good as regular boutique. First time ever. Yeah. I'm trying to find the Coach Willis. I think I want the navy with silver hardware. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the Coach Willis navy with silver hardware, the OG version is an outlet bag, which is fine. The one I showed today is the mini Willis in navy with silver hardware, which is the legacy line. I think it's right here. Actually, it's right here. And I just bought it just because it was so freaking cute. But it's tiny. I mean, this will barely fit my wallet. And I use a small wallet. It fits next to nothing, but it's adorable. It's not supposed to fit everything. It's just supposed to be cute. So this is the mini Willis, and I put my, Mickey Mouse charms on there because why not? I haven't cleaned this one yet. Somebody wanted me to do a clean with me on this. I might. I think about how to do that. Yeah, the blueberry charm is adorable, but is it worth $100 adorable? No. I don't think so. It's just a pretty glittery, bauble, you know. And then I went to the Dooney outlet, and that, man, this bag is like 16 inches in width. This bag is awesome. Awesome. It's still a little expensive. It's only 25% off. It's still a new release bag, but that bag is phenomenal, phenomenal. And then this is the new. Let me zoom in. Peacock pattern they have in their canvas, absolutely gorgeous. But it's still not my jam. I have so many bags. I was telling my sister, like, at this point in life, I have to say I have it. I have that style. Oh, well, first of all, ladies, the budget, what budget? The budget is screaming and crying and dying, and James is depressed. It's like, I'm like, fine, I'll stop buying things. I understand. I get it. When Milo's, vet bill went onto a card and we missed that payment, and as soon as we missed that one payment because Milo had passed and we were like not really thinking about our credit card bill, yeah, the interest rates went sky high to the point that we're like, okay, we should probably get a loan to cover this bill so we don't have to pay these people exorbitant amount of interest. Hmm. I like Emilio Pucci stuff. I was looking at their stuff too. But let me show you the bag I used today and almost lost because I was so distracted at the Coach store. I put the bag down and walked away from it. Luckily, it looks like nothing of their bags is one of the salespersons found it and said, "Okay." And I as soon as it was only like 5 minutes, and then I turned around and went back, and they had found it, and it was fine. But ooh, I don't have Emilio Pucci fragrance. Okay, Jackie, no. Jackie, no. Jackie, no. So I use this bag today. This is Finicky Lady, guys. This is the this is a very lovely, wonderful feeling bag. Design, not the best because of this toggle, which isn't all the stress of this bag is on this one toggle. So it's kind of loosened, so it kind of doesn't stay locked, so it comes open. Um, I don't even know if they probably don't, the Poochie fragrance. But then this one, the strap handle, you should be able to adjust it, but when you do, it's finicky also. So it actually works best at the fullest length. It's just a shoulder bag. But this is a really pretty bag, guys. I'm really happy with this bag. I just have to it just needs a little bit more babying when I use her because she's a little delicate on she's not just a sling around your body and run around, I bought a Ralph Lauren bag from Poshmark, and I really love it. It's the one you did a short. It's called Newberry Tote. Yes, called the Tate City Tote. That's awesome. Okay, that's awesome. That's so cool, Lisa. I know, right? I know. So underrated. And here's the thing, guys. If you're on a budget, like we all are on a budget, like everybody in the world has a budget, even billionaires have budgets. Um, they just have bigger budgets. Go get some Ralph Lauren bags on the pre-love market before those prices go up. Because I was looking. I am selling a bag to a friend, and I sold it to her to exactly what I paid for it. I said she's covering my shipping costs, and then she will pay for her shipping, so I'm not losing any money in it. But the thing is, that bag, I was looking at how much that bag is now, and I'm like, dude, it's crazy. I bought that bag in 2021 for $35. So my all-in buy-in with shipping was like 46 bucks, right? Now that bag, anywhere I find it is over $100. I'm like, yeah, no. So I just sold it to her for the price I paid for it. I said, no, no, you can enjoy this. Move on. It will be fine. Sharing the bag love, guys. Sharing the bag love. Craig might not. I was texting with him earlier, but he might be out doing stuff. He was looking for let me see if he texted me. No, he just he just texted. He might not be able to go. I don't know where he's doing. Let me just text him. I just text him. There. I love our Ralph Lauren. I just purchased the new with tags. Ooh, Black Blaze. Oh yeah, the clothing is amazing. If I could wear the clothing, I would be in the clothing. Now they do go up to 24 in their Ralph Lauren, but I don't know if they do that in their higher echelon, sizes of stuff. And hey, Miss Jelly. So I'm selling a bag, which is great because I got too many. But I love them all, so it's really hard. It's really hard. Oh, I did walk into the Burberry outlet, and oh my goodness, Lord Jesus. Those people need, I don't know who they're trying to sell this stuff to, and I have the grandma aesthetic. I love a grandma bag, right? I love that look. I love everything about that type of bag. But where's that photo? I took only one photo. Where did it go? Did I delete it by accident? Apparently I did. Oh, I bet I took a video of it. I didn't mean to take a video of it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Burberry was a snooze. It's like, oh no, I do have one photo. Here it is. This is the only bag I liked in this entire Burberry, and it's that blue, robin egg blue. Beautiful. And now I'm sorry about the glare. That beautiful blue. Let me see if that's nope, it's still gonna um this beautiful, beautiful blue. So this blue purse, which is about yay big, with a tone-on-tone chain hardware that's plastic, $900 on sale. And I'm like, that's the only bag in that whole store I like. And I like plaid. I do. I like a grandma aesthetic. I do. But I'm like, who's wearing these bags and where are they going? Because the vibe is so, I mean, maybe for rainy London, but for bright sunny Texas, it ain't working. Yeah, so that bag I showed you is the only bag in the whole store I liked. And there was, quite a few bags. A lot of them were 30% off, and I don't know if they're made for retail. I don't know, or made for outlet. I don't know the Burberry business model, but it was a snooze fest. Now, by this point, I was too tired to go to the other locations, but they have, a Saint Laurent, they have a Gucci, they have a Tory, they have Michael Kors, they have off last call, but I don't go to all the stores. I just went to the Dooney and I just went to 3 stores. My back only lets me do so much, you know. Burberry going to stop with the TV? I don't know, but according to Super Deka, Burberry ain't doing that great financially. That video should be coming out soon. But it was a fun morning. I just went out there and my sister called me. I didn't even go to the Disney store because they have a Disney outlet. Didn't do it. I'm like, no, Jackie, no. I have more stuff that I can wear. I cannot keep buying stuff, um, especially when we have to pay off a bunch of debt. That doesn't mean I stop buying things, but it doesn't mean I don't have to buy every time I go out. I don't have to buy things. Wish I could have gone with you, Jackie. Yay, Dawn. Yeah, it's a fun little outlet. My sister was like, "Oh, I wish I had known. I would have gone with you." I'm like, "Girl, you would not have driven an hour up here just to go to 2 stores, you know." And plus, she has to go to work this afternoon. It's like, and I said I was gonna go live today because I didn't do a video, but I that video that went live today this morning, I filmed it yesterday, and this afternoon or this morning, I filmed the video for later in the month, and I found out how to do picture-in-picture sharing and um Oh, I have potato salad, leftover potato salad, and I have Asian fruits from the Asian market. These are lychee fruits. And I got them at the Asian market, so I'm going to sit here and eat them. And they're very expensive, so I'm going to enjoy every bite. But the one thing I miss the most about Asia is the fruit. So this is what a lychee looks like when it's in its. Normally they're a brighter red than this, but you know, this is a little underripe. Very juicy. Maybe it's not the best food to eat on camera. Mm. A little bit on the sour side because they're a little underripe. And this is what the seed looks like. So this is a popular fruit, and normally when you see it in America, you're going to see it in canned form. And this is actually underripe, so it's a little tart and sour, but it's awesome. But normally when you get it in eat it in any restaurant here, lychees are going to be you'll get it like in boba teas, or you'll find other people in desserts, and it's a sweet floral because it has a floral fragrance to it. It's just natural to the fruit. It's a really good fruit. It's one of my favorite fruits. And I bought some Logan fruits. They're in the fridge. And just my, Diet Coke. So, yeah. So we'll be finishing. This reminds me of Spanish lime. Yeah. Yum. I'm glad summer's coming. It means good fruit. Oh, and good cantaloupe. Yeah, man, it's hard to get a good cantaloupe. That's like, I've given up on the cantaloupe or honeydew melon. Trying to get a good honeydew melon is like hitting gold. It's like, oh, like they pick them way too soon, and then and it's almost before they rot is when they're actually the best to eat. Uh, so but anyway, I was gonna go get a coffee today and just never did. I just never went to go get coffee, and then I might go have lunch later because this is really breakfast lunch, just like one in the afternoon. And I'm like, I don't want to go do anything. James already had a hamburger because he went and had a hamburger. I'm like, I'm just gonna eat what we have in the fridge, and I had leftover potato salad. So I'm like, this is, and we just bought it from the barbecue joint. We have a lot of barbecue places here, so potato salad is a popular side dish. What do you guys eat with barbecue? Like, I know other parts of the world eat barbecue differently, but here, potato salad, coleslaw, or a type of slaw, pickles, mac and cheese, very popular with barbecue. Um, Coleslaw, yeah. So down here we get a lot of vinegar-based coleslaw. Lisa says, I would figure Texas would have great fruit, and I'm in Washington State, and fruit comes from far away. Yeah, we actually do have really good fruit. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, corn on the cob. I love corn on the cob. It's one of my favorite vegetable. Okay, I call it vegetable. I know it's a grain. You know, coleslaw on a barbecue. Oh, on the barbecue. Now that's a combo. Yeah. Yeah, we had barbecue the other day, and I just got a um, what was it called? Turkey sandwich. I did buy groceries yesterday, so I really should cook. So I pulled out some food to thaw meat. So this week I should be cooking, which is something I haven't done very much of because I've just been like, nope, not cooking. I refuse. And I go through spurts. Um, I think, yeah, Craig can't make the live. Yeah, I figured. I mean, normally he'd be right here if he could. Yeah, he'll watch the replay. Nothing, he's not missing anything. So anyway, yeah, we just went to the outlet, did did some fun stuff. I did okay. I was at Jolie's live earlier today, and we were just talking about um Nikki from somehow adulting had a Louis Vuitton video about she's kind of over Louis Vuitton, and I'm like, "Oh, man, I should do another update on my Louis Vuitton collection because it's shrunk. It has shrunk. I am not by any means over Louis Vuitton. I just can't afford Louis Vuitton because I keep buying everything else. Like, if I would just concentrate and buy a brand, a thing, a one, I could do it, but I can't. If I actually had to stop buying everything but one brand, it would honestly still be Dooney. As much as I love Ralph, I can't get away from Dooney. I love Dooney. So I don't want to have to make that choice. So we don't make that choice. So I buy everything. I buy everything. Hi, hello, let's make a difference. Um, I want her delightful Miss Jelly so bad, but I can't afford it. I don't have $1,200. Or I would. Believe me, if I had the $1,200, even if I had credit card space for $1,200, I would probably try and buy it. But at this point, we have a vacation coming up, and James will look at me like a no. Yeah, I can't even make the promise of I won't buy another bag because I can't make that promise. And I was looking at my analytics, guys. Yeah, YouTube is playing with us. It has definitely my numbers, not so much my views, but my ad revenue has changed. Like totally drastically went lower. I'm like, what happened? It's like, what happened to my videos? Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand YouTube. I try not to look at the analytics because it's kind of depressing. Um, so it's depressing because it's like it tells you, I can show you. Like, there's no mystery to this, guys. Let me see if I can show the analytics, what it shows, what it looks like on the creator end. So it kind of gives you like the overview, says it gives you like this little, oh, that's all I can share. Kind of see this little graph. I know you can't see the details, but there's this little number at the top, and then it has an arrow, and the arrow is pointing down saying, your views are down. I'm like, great, thank you. That's not really reassuring. And then you look at this next graph it's showing, right? And this one says your watch hours. And it's kind of like same as usual. Like your watch hours are the same. You're doing good. And then it says, but your subscribers are down. So this is what it shows you. Like it gives you like this like weird graph, and then it shows you like you're down, you're up, you're okay. And it's like, this is not reassuring. Um, Jackie, I have 8 subscribers. Way to go! That's good to have 8 subscribers. I came really close to buying a D&B Alto bag. Oh, okay, Lisa, you are correct. The RL will be a better carry than lighter weight. The problem with the Alto line is it is a very heavy bag. It really is. Some of the smaller ones, not so much. But when you're getting a full size Alto, it's full grain leather. It is heavy. They're heavy. They are the heavy bags. I've had 2 views. Um, well, did you have Let's Make a Difference? Do you have a video out yet? Hmm. But what color Alto bag, Lisa? I just want to know because I'm curious. I see no videos. Yeah, I didn't see any videos, so I don't know how you can have views without videos. Mm, well, then I'm on the wrong channel of yours. Let's Make a Difference. When I found your channel, you had no videos. So I'm a little confused. What is your channel name then? Keep It Nice 256. Huh, let me go look. But I'm subscribed to the wrong person. Um, let me see if I can find you. I know you know your channel shows that. I know you know your channel shows that as my channel. Mm, no? Okay, I'm not actually sure what you're saying. Keep it nice. 256. 256. Keep it nice. 256. Okay, yeah, it does show 8 subscribers. No, I was not subscribed to you. Subscribed. So you have videos. Hmm. Okay, I see it. You have some short videos and a long video. Cool. It's fun to be on YouTube. The Alto Guinevere. Oh, that's a big bag. Genevieve, right? Genevieve, not Guinevere. Oh, I found you. Yes. What's your channel about? Let me see if I can find this. Alto. How did you guys like Eva and Dawn's videos? Oh, this bag. Oh my goodness. Lisa, you definitely this is a very heavy bag. Very heavy bag. Yeah. Let me see if it shows the weight on here. So when you look at these on the website, sometimes it will show the weight of the bag because this is a bag that is heavy. Um, I don't think it even shows the weight details. Sleek, full grain leather. Wow, it doesn't even show the weight. Normally they'll put the weight down. That's how heavy that bag is. That's a 2-pound bag if I've seen one. Um, it's on Poshmark. Okay, well I'll have to go look at it because I love the Alto line. Not that I need another Alto bag. I don't need one. I don't need anything. But I have a couple bags I'm looking at. Like I tell you guys all the time, I'm not buying anything. You know, ooh, glad I didn't get it. The leather just looks. Yeah, the leather is phenomenal. But if you have, it's a tote, right? So when you add stuff to a tote, it just gets heavier. So honestly, I love the Alto bags. I use them the least out of all my bags. The least. I love them all because they're just amazing. But they're not the workhorse bag that I want them to be. I really like the pebbled leather more. I like, let's see, as totes go, like this is a Ralph Lauren tote. I mean, it's a smaller tote, way light, super nice, easy to carry. Throw your stuff in here, throw it around. It's not a problem. I love bags like this. This is a Ralph Lauren. Um, so I have a real love for Lauren by Ralph Lauren. It's easier if your actual channel keep for others to subscribe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so your name really should be your channel name because it's really hard for people to find Let's All Make a Difference because that's actually another channel. And then to tell people keep it nice and then it's kind of hard. They're not going to find it because you have to actually put the 256 on there. So it's hard to get your videos out. YouTube is a rough place, guys. It's a rough, rough, rough place to be. It's fun. I love it. It's a hobby for sure. Thank goodness it's not a full-time job because this would kill me as a full-time job. This having to constantly have the right mix of things, the constant watch hours, the having to get more subscribers and growth, because it's not just subscribership, it's engagement, right? So YouTube rewards you for how much activity you have. So it wants heart stars, likes, it wants comments. If you have too many views, not enough comments or likes, it's going to say, oh, you have bots. We're going to, it just gets cranky at you. It's a very weird place to be. So I watch Hey Everybody. Now she has like 14,000 subscribers now. and I was watching her when she had like 5,000 subscribers. She gets a lot of views, but not a lot of engagement. I think there's this thing where people think that you don't want commentary, or people won't, if you're a big channel, you won't comment back, or you won't interact with the audience. And I don't think that's true. I mean, most people, if you comment on a video when it first comes out, most of the time the people will respond to you. And mostly it's a heart, but a heart is a response. Jackie used to do a lot of Temu videos where your analytics better than. Um, I never paid attention to my analytics even then. I've only looked at it recently because now I'm monetized, so it means more. When I was doing more Temu hauls, I think my views and my engagement and my watch is fine, honestly, but it's not understanding why and what they want. But I'm not going to change who I am. I'm putting out videos daily. I do lives because I want to. So it's until I get, burned out, this is what I'm going to keep doing. It's fun for me. And it stops being fun. It stops being fun. Hey, Ravi. Um, and for the Temu hauls, I don't know if I had a really good analytics then, because I still just did bag related things, sometimes clothing. I have been on Temu, the app, for 1 year now. This is my 1 year anniversary this month, and I am trying desperately to delete the dang app because is designed to keep you shopping, browsing, and coming back. And I'm trying, and I love everything. I love most everything I've purchased. Like, okay, so here's the thing: all the shoes I purchased from Temu, I've got rid of. They're going to Goodwill. I don't wear them. It's not that they didn't wear well. My feet don't work with them. My feet are the problem. And now that I know this, it's like, look, Jackie, these are fun shoes, but you just can't do fun shoes. Just stick with the Viveus shoes. They work for you. Stick with those. And then the clothing I love, but how many dresses can I wear? The t-shirts I'm wearing, and I wear t-shirts for a long time. So even the ones that get ratty, I just wear them to sleep in. So um Miss Jelly says that's why I deleted the app immediately. Yeah, it's a dangerous place to be. And most of the bags I've purchased, most of them, not all of them, most of them I have gotten rid of. So the ones that I've kept have been um, surprisingly some of the polyurethane bags I have. I like them. They're fun weekend bags. The crystal bags I bought from them. Oh, shoe. There's a fly in my house. Why are you out here? Um, but even the travel tote bags, the nylon bags, they just weren't working for me. And so I have too many bags to have bags hanging around that don't work for me. And I actually gave some to my sister. Hey, Jolie. Uh, it's dangerous, but I'm still on it too, guys. I'm still on it. I still have a cart of things in there, but I just have to not be sucked into the gimmick. And what I've learned is like their lightning deals are super deals. They're super this and it's true though. You can get a really good price if you do the in 30 minutes, buy this stuff in your cart and we'll give you an extra discount on this. But then what they do is they say, oh, well, you'll earn credit back if you buy these things, or you'll get price adjustments. So you just it's a cycle that keeps repeating, keep repeating, keep repeating. And so I just know the things I want to buy, and then I just walk away. And that's hard to do. So I've been having a little bit of luck, a little bit more luck with YouTube right now. Not YouTube, eBay. But my problem with eBay is I've won several bids lately where people have put them on a low bid. I've won the bid and they have canceled the order. More than once. More than once. It's a little annoying because they've marked it too low and they didn't want to sell it at that price, but they didn't put a reserve on there. Oh man, gosh, there was a Ricky on eBay. It hurt me not to buy this bag. It finally sold for $400. And I'm like, oh, I wish I bought that bag. But I don't have $400. Like, I want Nikki's bag for $1,200 and I don't have $1,200. And here's the thing. The Delightful by Louis Vuitton carries very much like the Courtney sack from Duty and Burke, which is why I love the Courtney sack. It's all, hey, hello, well-behaved wallet, nice to see you. So I can't just go buy Nikki's bag because I'm not going to get rid of any of these bags. Like, I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going to donate them. I'm not going to get rid of them. I'm hanging out, catching up on work for the week. Yay! My child is sleeping and I'm making banana bread. Nice. I love banana bread. Nothing is better than banana bread made at home because I like a banana bread that's not too sweet. And almost all commercially made banana bread is too sweet. Um, I'm a huge fan of banana bread, just, less sugar, please. I think it's already tasty. But that's, I think, the Asian part of me. It's weird because Asian baked goods in Thailand anyway, Southeast Asia, are not too sweet, but a lot of the jellied sweets, pure sugar. Do you have the Ricky you wanted on your phone? Oh no, I didn't actually I might have. Let me see. Yes, banana bread, zucchini bread. Let me see if I do. Oop, I got a text. Let's see who texts me. Um, Jen texts me. Hey, let me show a picture of my sister, my twin. She got a new headband. So this is Jenny with all her makeup on. She's off to work today. Um, Stop it, Sly. Go away. Um, so let's see. Let me see. It is. Where did I put that? Oh, I think I have to go to the app, and then I think I can go find it because it's in my. It's ended. You didn't win. Oh no, I already deleted that. Dang it. Bids and offers, maybe? Did I already delete? Oh, I'm winning. I have 3 hours. I'm winning a bid. I don't want to win that bid. No, I think I lost it. I don't think I kept it. Yeah, Jen. Jen called me and she's like, "Oh, I would have come up." Like, no, you wouldn't have. She's off working. She's working the 4 to close shift at her work, and she had a really expensive medical bill come up. So she's happy she has this third job because she needs a third job. Medical bill's expensive. Hmm. Anyway, yeah, it was just a beautiful Ricky that is a Ricky 27. So it isn't like the standard Rickies. So anyway, we had but here's the one my favorite one, which is living next to me now. You can really see the fading in the light, but in person and in life, it's not that noticeable. It's just really highlighted. But this is very the one I didn't win was very similar to this, just a little bit um newer version. It was a newer. Hey, Corrine. So I was watching. Oh gosh, do you guys watch what is her name? Why am I blanking? Why am I blanking? It's not Fashionably Amy, but Kat. Um, what's Kat's? Let me go find it. Man, how far along? When did I watch that? Oh, there we go. Cat L. Cat L. Do you guys watch Cat L? She did. Let me. Yes, Cat L. Hey, hyping myself up to buy something. So this was her video today, Cat L, and the video was gambled, bought them, but they're total duds, surprising losers. Do you know what she has in there that's a loser? Oh, goody, Kathy. Okay, now I remember your name, Kathy. Okay, thank you. Morning, 7 a.m. here in New Zealand. Hey, Sharon. Um, yeah, so Kat L, she has a necklace, the Alhambra, one of the ones that everybody loves, and this is so awesome. And she kind of, um, so anyway, it's kind of like. So how is that necklace? Sell it. I'm like, sell it. Don't keep that necklace just because. If it doesn't work, get rid of it. Like she says, that's a very expensive piece of jewelry. Like sell that necklace. Like don't keep it. But then she had things like shoes. Shoes, I understand. Like there's a lot of things in life you don't know till you get them if they work for you. Like the shoes, the bags, the clothes. You can. She bought this beautiful Louis Vuitton silk blouse, but then she threw it in the wash and it said directly only. Here's the thing, I don't know why Louis Vuitton did this. They didn't set the dye on that, so it bled. And honestly, if you guys get clothes that silk, honestly is washable, is hand washable. It can get wet. You know, the dye is what was the problem. You can set the dye at home. Like if you throw vinegar and water and salt, you can set the dye of your clothing, and then it should never bleed again. You know, but that's, I mean, like, who doesn't color fast their products? I mean, that is ridiculous. Like that is like the easiest thing. Yeah, Monica, I was shocked. Like, what, Louis? I mean, I wouldn't buy another Louis silk item ever. Like, things get wet, clothing gets rained on. You know, stuff happens. She lives in Malaysia, and you know, in Singapore, so it's not like she lives in this place that's the desert. You know. Um, Oh, good tip. Yeah, yeah, no, you can set your own dye. You really can. When you go, like, if you buy stuff, I've done this. If you buy stuff out, like, I was gifted some towels from the Big Lots, you know, someplace like that, and my husband didn't see it, threw it in the wash, man, bled everywhere. Because normally when I buy stuff like that, knowing where it's coming from, I normally throw it in the wash, and then, well, I used to when I had a top loader, when you can just put soak clothes, you just put some vinegar in there and it will set the dye. It will set the dye. It's fine. It's totally cool. And then you just move on, wash it, and then you wash it again, and then after that, it should never bleed again. It should not bleed. I mean, it's like in this day and age of technology, Louis Vuitton, really? This is what you do? You use a red dye you don't set? You know, that's bad luck. Super bad luck. You know, having to dry clean silk is ridiculous. Silk is a natural fiber. Natural fiber. It's like that just made me mad, honestly. But I watched Cat L this morning. I watched quite a few videos this morning when I was up at dark 30, not sleeping. Um, Woke up a few times. I watched Somehow Adulting's video about her LV bags. I watched Coach's Dawn's Belvedere Coach bag, and then Eva's Coach bag. So Eva showed the Madisons, and I'm not a huge fan of the Madisons, guys. I'm not a fan of that vintage of Coach. It is before, it's after the old OG Coach, where it was the. Do I have one? So this is the vintage Coach that we love and we all talk about, which is this is the court. This is the one that has the raw underside of the leather, you know, just full leather, because there's no lining. It's is just the bag, right? And then the Gramercy Madisons, I think those started to put linings into their bags, but there's structure in them, and they're not my fave. So as soon as we get into the, you know, when we leave this, we depart this era of the 90s and go into the 2000s. Eh, I'm not too cool until about 2010s. That's when I really like what Coach did again. I like what I got used to, a lighter weight material, a lighter leather, a fabric interior, but for a long time, this was all Coach was. So when they started transitioning into new Coach, I was like, I don't know if I like that. So this is my vintage, my last. I have this court bag, and I have um two or three other little bags somewhere in these cubbies, which I don't know where I put them. Hey Steph. And yeah, so I don't have that much of this era left because they're just too expensive. And all the ones I have purchased, I have rehabbed and given away. I really have. I've sold them or given away because I love the fact that people love them now. I mean, for a long time, these are like, we're not wearing, I'm not carrying that, you know? Oh, if I make a mess. Why do I even have this box? I have this box because it says Ralph Lauren. And I said, oh, that's such a cool box. Now I'm just kicking around. Um, Keep it nice. Okay, cool. That will work. That's much better. Um, I not go for more stuff. So I'm probably gonna switch out of this bag because as much as I love it, and I do love this bag, the review's coming in June. It's fussy. It's fussy. It's really fussy. Um, so I don't know what I'm gonna use tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Monday. What do I have happening tomorrow other than work? Oh, you know what? Let's switch into this one. I haven't used this one yet, because this was I bought this and did a collab with Winnie, and I haven't used it because I didn't want to show it before. Winnie likes to keep her things on the down low, guys. You know, so I'm going to switch into this lady. I love this bag. This is a current Ralph Lauren. Currently, this one's on sale on the Ralph Lauren website, and if they have any more left, they still have some on sale on Macy's. But I love this look. I love this is the Ralph Lauren brown that I love, love, love. Um, Jackie, instead of the horse clementine, I'm going to try the pre-love court shea crossbody. Hopefully getting it this week. Ooh, pre-love court shea crossbody. Who makes that? Is that from the horse also, Shannon? Court. I need to look that up. I love that RL bag too. Yeah, this is like I'm trying not to buy too many new bags. I'm trying to buy all pre-love bags just because of monetary reasons, but this one was a new one. I had to. Oh, Coach. Okay, Coach. Oh, the Coach Court crossbody. Oh my gosh, yes, get that. The Coach Court crossbody is seriously one of my favorite bags. And I put it right up there with my Pochette Batiks from LV. That's how much I love it. And it's better than my Cassie when I had the full Cassie. And it's better than the Coach Court is a really nice bag. You know. Oh, and on my community post, guys, I have a thing out there saying if you have any questions, ask me for a Q&A. I know I tell you guys everything anyway, but if there's anything else, I'm gonna probably do a video, just a video, not a live, telling you a Q&A. So right now I only have a few questions, but if I get more questions, I can do that video. And as I get more questions, Coach Shay. Coach Shay. Oh, wait, not Court. Okay, now I have to look that up now because now I need to know. So this is what I put in there. It's just my, a bag of everything. So this bag is so cool, guys. Oh, I forgot my sunglasses. So this bag has two main compartments, but look at this cool thing. This came with it. It's just a little card case. It is so awesome. This bag is so cool. I'm just going to have to figure out a way to make this work better when it comes to this post. This, because of the hardware, all of the stress on this bag falls on this one piece of hardware. And when this is actually closed, it has to be that way for it to stay closed because all the weight is on this, all of it, So if this spins, it pops open. That's the problem. So let me see if I can find that Coach bag, and then I'll see if I can do a screen now that I figured out how to do that. Yeah. Actually, let me put this. Sorry, still waking up. Shannon from New Zealand. So the only thing I don't like about this bag, which wasn't a killer for me, but it tends to be a killer sometimes, asymmetrical cross or shoulder strap. It's not a deal breaker. It's just not. It's my least favorite way. And what I really like about this bag is that you can put the zippers to the middle because I love doing that. And then so I just have it like this. So because it's asymmetrical, you see how that carries. It's annoying. It's annoying as all heck. But the only other option is to put D-rings somewhere, and the way the zipper is, you couldn't do it, right? So design-wise, I get why they did what they did. It doesn't mean I enjoy the results, right? So I'm gonna stick my keys, right there. And that's ready to go for tomorrow. So we will take this bag tomorrow. And luckily, what I love too about this is I can wear anything with that. Anyhow, yes, I don't like, yeah, no, I don't think anybody really does like those, but so I couldn't fit my charging brick in there. But when I'm at the office, I don't need to charge. Oh, I forgot my glasses. Um, these I only use when I'm driving. So today I did have to use them. When I'm not driving, I don't need them. Jackie, do you want us to submit our question? Yes, please. Use it. Submit the questions to the community post so they're all in one place, so I can find them, and then I'll do a Q&A. So yeah, ask any question you want. So let me see if I can find this Coach. You said Coach Shay bag. Oh, let me see if I can. Okay, computer. I need to work with some settings. My computer is doing weird stuff. So this is a restored version from the Coach website. Let me see if I can move this to the side. And then let me see if I can go over here and see. I'm going to do something new. Share screen. I just learned to do this morning. It was very exciting. And say enter. So you should see. Yep. So that's the Coach Shay. That is the restored version from the website. That's a nice bag. I have a version of this. There's a version of this that's very familiar, similar, currently actually out. There's a crossbody shoulder shade, but I like the smaller slouchy one. All right, I'm going to bed. Hey, good night, Corinne. Thank you for hanging out with us. So is this the bag? Yeah, I just learned how to do this. So I have a video coming out in June, endish June, that will have me doing this, going through the I'm like, okay, I know this computer can do it. What am I doing wrong? I just have to sit there and play with it. And what I kept stumbling on was there's a share screen and you picked a screen and then you had to push enter. I kept looking for a button. There's no button, there's no next, there's no nothing. You have to hit enter on your keyboard. Like whatever. Yeah, we can do shopping together now. Oh my God, wait until you see what my actual shopping list looks like. It is kind of crazy. So let's see if I can um go back. Let me see if I can end presentation, stop sharing screen. And let me see if I can find the let me see if I can show you my eBay, guys. Across my smaller size Clementine. Oh, okay. Hey everybody, I'll show you. Except let me see if I can get to my account. There is a bag I want to show you guys. Come on, computer, be nice. I'm working with two different screens. It's one computer, but two screens. So unless I'm looking all the way over there. Hey Monica. Let's see if I can log in to, there we go. Wait, no, I don't want to log into that account. No, not that one. Nope. Sorry. Go away. This is what happens when you have many, many emails. That's not what I want. Okay, let me see if I can find it. It is a Coach. What is the name of that bag? There's a Coach bag I want to show you guys that I really want to buy, and I haven't bought it because I already have one. You know? Does anybody else have that problem? Like, you already have that bag, Jackie. Why are you doing this to yourself? Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's see if I can find it over here on the website. Coach Large, three. Voila, found it. So let me see if I can share my screen again. And sure. I want that bag. I really want that bag, guys. I'm worse. I bought bags multiple times because I forgot I already. Oh, I've done that, Steph. I've done that. I have done that. I have totally done that. So I don't know if you can see that this is a really beautiful pale blue. The color maybe not coming across with yeah. See this color? I love this bag. I love everything about this bag, but I don't need it. I really don't need it. But I like the hobo shape. I like the zip top. I just like the bag. Yeah, right? For 25 bucks. $25. But I'm like, Jackie, you don't need the bag. You don't need the bag. You don't need the I keep telling myself, well, are you gonna use the bag? Are you gonna use that blue bag compared to all of the other blue bags you have? I'm like, oh, the pain, the suffering, you know. This is the agony I go through on a daily basis. Daily basis. I've been looking at this. This is literally in my cart. This is not just am I looking in watch list, this is in my cart, you know. So I'm gonna if I get better at this, I can do like tomorrow. I can do a shop with me. Um, I can show you the agony I really go through when I um have three feedback. Yeah, 25 is a good price. I've literally been the first purchaser of a bag from a person. Literally the first purchaser. Never had an account before. Yes, I've been scammed. Yes, I've had things get canceled on me. Yes, I have things that never showed up and took a month. I've had all those things happen to me. But you just go with it sometimes. Oh my gosh, I just found another bag. Stop it, Jackie. Stop it. This is this is the problem. This is the problem with the shop with me's and the look with me's, and it's pretty, but it looks like your Celine Edge. I know, man. That Celine Edge is amazing. That bag is so beautiful. Craig, he's sad about it because he loves that bag, but he never uses that bag. Literally, he has used that bag. He uses it maybe two times. It's just too. It's just awkward enough that it doesn't for him, it's right underneath his armpit, and it just doesn't hold right. And then, so he uses it as a top carry, and as a top carry, it's just the shape of it is not really good. I mean, he carries like Kellys and Birkins, which are the same shape, but um, that bag is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I'm still floored over him giving that to me. I offered to buy it, and then he says, "Ah, happy birthday." I'm like, "Thank you," and I gave him a couple bags. But our echelon of bag levels aren't the same here, guys. So, but a bag you're not using is a bag you're not using, so it works out. I don't have any feedback on Poshmark because none of my buyers left any, but I am an excellent seller in my baby my stuff. Yeah, not always a good indicator. I just do hearts on Poshmark. You actually have to do an extra or stars on Poshmark. You have to do an extra level to say leave a comment, or else it's just a star rating. Um, yes, I changed out my bag today. Tomorrow I'm going to. I don't know. I do have to sacrifice a few more bags of just due to space. This red Max Mara bag, as much as I love it, doesn't work on my shoulder, and I'm having a hard time deciding what to do. I hate when they don't leave any notes. Yeah, Miss Jelly. Up. Hey, Aaron. I'm eating lychees. So this is a fruit from Southeast Asia. This is a little underripe, so they're a little sour. Normally they're very sweet, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, and it's still cheaper than me flying over to Thailand during the right season to go get fruit. Um, I have some Logans in the so it's a white flesh for fruit was what I miss the most about Thailand. Fruit's expensive anywhere. It's expensive in Thailand too. They just have a lot of it. Fruit, awesome. But it's they had some jackfruit. I'm not a huge fan of jackfruit. My mother loves jackfruit. I don't love jackfruit. But I'm thinking of doing a video on my LV collection, updated video. Hey, Jeanette. And, oh, show it closer? Okay, let me show you. So this is normally they're bright red. This is a pale color. And I knew that when I picked them that they weren't quite ripe enough, but, beggars can't be choosers. So I knew they were going to be on the tart side. So they're kind of this bumpy flesh, skin. And then the seeds it's a white, the seeds are like this. So they come in different sizes. So when you eat them, we'll see my LV collection. It's not very big anymore. I just tried jackfruit and it was not a fan for me. Yeah, jackfruit's very polarizing, guys, Monarch. Very polarizing. So when you open it, this is the white flesh on the inside. Um, extremely juicy, very floral. Mostly used a lot in desserts. Hey, Jennifer. Jackfruit is a very distinct flavor, and it's not fruit the way we think of fruit. Mm. With jelly, I love durian. Now, durian is a Southeast Asian fruit that is super polarizing. Most people can tolerate jackfruit. Jackfruit, I only like dehydrated, um, in like snacks, but I don't mind the flavor so much, but I don't like the texture of jackfruit. Well, now, durian is the king of all fruit when you talk about fruit, and either you absolutely love it or you cannot be within a mile of it because it to people says it smells like rotten onion. I don't get that. I just get the smell of fruit. I get the smell of durian. I think it smells good because I grew up with it and I love the flavor of it. It's like a custardy texture. And if you talk to people in Thailand, they say they have the best durian. You talk to people in Malaysia, they say they have the best durian. Indonesians, everybody swears the best durian is grown where they're from. Period. That's the way it works. Durian's awesome. The best way to try durian, most Westerners, the problem with durian is the texture. It's the texture of durian because it's a custardy type of fruit. There's no other type of equivalency to that texture. Like I was telling James, like we had mochi the other day. So mochi, most people now know what mochi tastes like. It's a rice um, snack. It's made from rice, but that texture, that gelatinous texture, is not something you have in American foods. So durian is a custardy type of fruit. So the seed, which is a large seed, is covered by flesh, covered by a skin, and that skin, when you bite in, goes into a softer custardy texture. That texture alone makes people terrified. Forget all the other things. Um, Jeanette, I really don't know how many Dooney bags I have from Dooney. I don't know. Steph says, my husband has the palate of a 5-year-old. We're talking hot dogs, chicken nuggets, pizza. I feel deprived. Yes, Steph, I get that. My brother-in-law. Debbie says, I love mochi with red bean. Yes, but that's a very new thing, right? So now if you can eat mochi, there's a lot of other Asian snacks you can eat. But before people knew what mochi was, it's just not a common type of texture. Monarch Debbie, I'm trying to try one new fruit because I just eat the same fruit all the time. Such a rut. What fruits do you eat, Monarch? I want to know. Um, see, soursop fruit. I would like to try that. I haven't tried that. Um, wait, what? Is Craig here? Did I miss Craig coming in? Oh, no. Yeah, no, yeah. Maybe my thing just hasn't updated. Anyway, nope. Okay. Yeah, Craig's not here. Um, so anyway, I like mangosteens. Mango is actually the most cultivated fruit in the world, like worldwide. It's mango. Um, and mm, let me see. One of my favorite fruits growing up, probably the lychees. There's another thing called ramutans. I love those. Um, and grew up eating a lot of the ramutans and the Logan fruits. Those are my favorite three fruits growing up. We ate a lot of pineapple, a ton of bananas. I hate bananas almost because we had them. They grow everywhere, and they're the small super sweet bananas. And we just got so tired of bananas. I love blueberries. Monica says blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, mango, and watermelon. That's a great rut to be in. See, that's the thing, Monarch. Those are the good fruits. Raspberries and those have full of antioxidants. The blueberries, strawberries, the berries are the best fruits. Mango is awesome. I like green mango instead of ripe mango. I eat a lot of apples. I'm a huge apple fanatic. Like apples. Um, it's I grew up in Michigan as a kid. My favorite apple is a Macintosh. Hard to find. You can only get them in season, but this is just a Gala apple. I like apples a lot. I eat apples a lot. They're not the best for diabetics, but if you're gonna eat something sweet, they're better. They're better than at least they have the fiber content of the fruit. So I prefer eating fruit and yeah, so Gala apples, oh my monarchs are I mean Macintosh apples are my favorite. I like a tart sweet apple, not a sweet apple. Now, whoever named a delicious apple obviously never ate a Macintosh. Now, I've had on a rare occasion a good red delicious, not too often, because they just don't taste that good. I love a crispy apple, says Jeanette. I love apples. I had a tree when I lived up in Washington State. Nice. Yes, apples are the best. Can't get them here. I tried kiwi, gooseberries, jackfruit, but I won't buy them again. Yeah, kiwi has to be ripe, and there's a seed texture issue. Gooseberries are tart. Jackfruit is not the best. Jackfruit really is not really. Jackfruit is a great fruit to use in vegan dishes to make food that tastes like meat textures. It's the texture of the jackfruit that gets people. Exotic fruit wise, um, honestly, Korean pears. If I Monarch, if you're gonna try something, try a Korean pear. Those are really good. Go to a Korean Asian store and try one of those. Japanese fruits, Korean fruits, amazing fruits. Oh yeah, nothing worse than a mealy apple. I agree. Apple slices and peanut butter. Yes. Mm. Red deliciouses are the worst. Like I've had a few good ones in my life, not too often. You know, Korean pears are the best. Yes, Korean pears are phenomenal. It's hard to explain what they taste like. Again, it's a firm texture. It has a great flavor though. It is really coveted during pear season. Um, yeah, Korean fruit and Korean apples, waxy and yucky. Sorry, yeah, the red deliciouses. No, they're not delicious. They lied to us. I can eat a I prefer this is a gala. I do like so I think pink ladies. I like pink ladies and Fuji's, but I like more tart. But I don't like the grannies because they're not always tart. They're a weird tart, not the same type of tart. I had those in school lunches. I love apple slices and caramel sauce. I'm gonna eat this apple. hmm Jennifer, Korean pears are the same as Asian pears. Yeah, they're just called Asian pears, but they're really Korean pears. hmm Fruit is a huge deal in Asia. Fruit is the gift. When you go visit people's home, you bring fruit. When you sit and talk to people in their homes, they normally offer you tea and fruit. Um, Fruit is huge. Yes, Jeanette. If the apple is drowning in caramel, I can eat it. My husband doesn't like apples. I'm like, who are you and why? You know, I like crisp, fresh grains, but it's tart and slightly sweet. Yes, I like all apples. I like mostly all, except for red deliciouses. But I have been known to eat them out of desperation. I like them because they're portable, easy to carry, easy to eat. I don't like them when they're much bigger than this. I don't like the super big apples. It's too much apple. I totally love a chocolate caramel covered apple, but that just about kills you. It's so much sweet. Um, but I'm a huge fruit person. I don't eat that much fruit anymore because I'm diabetic. So the most fruit I do eat is like apples. I used to eat a lot more oranges, but oranges are bad for diabetes. Um, they don't sell caramel with apples anymore in Canada. Oh man, it's sad. Our 14-year-old dog Kona loved apples too. Yes, I would feed apples to my dogs. Just don't feed them the seeds, guys. Never feed your pets the seeds because the seeds are have small amount of, I think it's arsenic. There's a natural so it's not good for dogs. It's not good for people either. Apples are fascinating because all apples, you could plant the apple seed and from the same apple and get different varieties. So when they find a good apple tree, they will graft that tree. So every gala apples, they're all grafted from parent tree, right? Whoever produced the sweet fruit to begin with. Apples were actually grown in Americas not for eating the apple. They were grown for cider making, and I'm not talking. Um, I'm talking alcoholic cider, fermentation. So apples, um, just grown, a lot of them are more tart than sweet. Sweet apples is actually an anomaly. So when you find apples, all the apple trees are grafted. It's really interesting. Um, I have the name Mott's in the family tree might be an applesauce brand. Yeah, maybe you never know. You know, and apples originated Eastern Europe, Kazakhstan area. That's where apples came from originally. Wow, Debbie, that's a lot of work to make your own applesauce. Now, the most I ever did was make apple pies. I would cut my own apples and make pies, and I can make tarts. So I grew up making apple pies with my grandmother, and I don't like eating store-bought apple pies or commercially produced apple pies because they're too sweet. I like mine very on the tart side. I joined a non GMO Facebook group just to learn some more about it. And every day people just post the foods that have bioengineered food products warning on the label. Literally, oh yeah, 90% of our food, every bit of wheat in America is bioengineered. All of it. Yeah, yeah. Corn, all of it. Soy, yeah. My third and fourth grandfather on the freelance. It's a bit of work. Yeah, I can't having to core and peel apples and then sit there and then cook them down. Oh no. Mm-mm. If I made fresh applesauce, apple butter is my favorite. I love cinnamon, guys. So if I made fresh canned anything, like if I canned maybe on canned jam, any of it, if I ever gave it away, it's because I really love you. If I ever give you anything I make myself by hand, it's because I truly love you, because the amount of time, labor, and effort it takes to make canned food or crafts of any type, there's not enough money in the world to have me part with those things. Um, Mark, Steph, I'm learning too. I only eat organic now and trying to eliminate sugar. It's so hard. Sugar is hard. so hard. Um, hence the increase in cancer among people, Miss Jelly says. I do think there's a correlation with that, with the sugar and engineered, maybe not so much the engineered food, but the amount of preservatives and the amount of chemicals that we do eat compared to what my grandparents ate is vastly different. Um, I love cinnamon too. Yes, Miss Jelly, I've had cancer scares and caught it just, ooh, that's tough, Monarch. Cancer loves sugar. Our brains love sugar. And the rise of diabetes. Yep, sugar. You know. hmm Hmm. Well, one of the other things we talk about too in American diet is the amount of salt. And it's strange because I don't think of us as eating a lot of salt, but I'm drinking a Diet Coke. There's a lot of sodium in this, and you don't even think about it. It's 40 milligrams. It's 2% of the contents of this is salt. 2% of this 12 ounces is salt. It's a lot of salt, and it's in all the foods. And even if here's the thing that killed me though. Um, when you buy frozen chicken breast, in the freezer section that are in the bag or whatever, those are all frozen in a sodium solution. So there's added salt to that meat. So it's like, great, now there's more salt in this. So a lot of people who eat a lot of preserved foods or pre-made fast food foods like out of the freezer section, it's there's a lot of salt already in it. So when they eat food that doesn't have that, they think that food that is made fresh is wrong because they're so used to a processed food preservative. Scientists especially warned that the genetic engineering of foods could result in increased levels of known natural occurring toxins. Yeah. I I mean, we don't know. We do know enough to monkey with it. We don't know enough to know the long-term results. We are the experiment. Um, completely aware of that. Hmm. Turkeys. I've watched too many documentaries, guys. Monarch says, I have congested heart failure, so salt is out. I take water pill every day to keep the fluid off. Yeah, Mark, that's what my mother-in-law does too, because she has her heart's not doing well, and that salt is her nemesis. As in, she's still at the nursing home, guys. So it's been months and months we've been talking about this. The whole goal is to get her back to the house, but she's not doing well enough to leave the nursing home. And she's doing physical therapy 5 days a week. She just doesn't have enough strength and enough mobility yet. So hopefully, Debbie says I try to eat non-GMO and organic. Um, our livers can't handle most of the toxins. Yeah, drink more water as I drink Diet Coke. I might have the intellectual knowledge. It does not always mean I follow my own advice. Best I can do is eat apples, whole fruits, whole food, cook as much as I can, and which I haven't been doing, and try to eat a lot less outside processed food. Oh man, I love cherries. Cherries are so tasty. Unfortunately high in sugar. Steph says she has low blood pressure, so she has to pump herself up for sodium. hmm I like salt. I'm a salt person, so I'm a savory person. I like savory, salty more than sweet on anything. Um, that's also why I like sour fruits because I like sour contrast. It's just I feel very fortunate that I grew up eating fruit versus eating candy because my husband grew up eating candy, not fresh fruit. So he thinks watermelon should taste like the watermelon candy. And if you've had a watermelon candy, it tastes nothing like watermelon, like nothing, like a pale comparison. And so he thinks fruit are fruit candy flavors, like apple flavors, sour apples, those things. And that's not what nature did. Nature did not make that. A chemist made that. Jeanette says I'm pre-diet. a pre-diabetic, I don't know what to eat. Well, Jeanette, nobody knows what to eat, even if you're diabetic. The doctors really can't even help you. All they can tell you is eat less. Don't eat direct sugar. Like, try not to eat things that are that turns right into sugar, like simple refined um, grains, like white bread. You know, Miss Jelly says Jolly Ranchers love those. Exactly. James thinks Skittles and Jolly Ranchers are fruit flavors. Like, those are fruit concepts. Those aren't fruit flavors. Oh, that reminds me. I did a review today on, so the last time we did a live, which was like what, um on Friday, you know, the day before last, I the Renegade Realtor asked me about a dupe brand, Oksha. So I actually sat down and did my actual real review off these three I own. So three of them I have. Two of them aren't being made anymore. They were original house fragrances, and they change out their house fragrances a lot. But the Oud Amour, that's the one he actually wanted, because that's the Tom Ford dupe that he was talking about. And that's probably the one I use not as much as the other two. So I did a whole review on it. And this is what's so funny. So this is what we're talking about. There's this whole thing in the fragrance community. Um, what makes fragrances, and when you look at Oksha, it says, I think it says 40 to something percent fragrance. Let me before I say the wrong thing. Let me just pull up the what it actually says before I say the wrong thing. OAK, Oksha. So I'm going to go there real quick and then go to, is picking up one. So when you go to the extrait, so it says extrait de perfume is 30 to 40% aromatic compounds. So that is the key, guys. Aromatic compounds. Aromatic compounds does not mean essential oils. It does not mean it's the oil or the essence of the distillery of that item. It's not the essence of roses. It's not rose oil. It's not sandalwood. It's not the resin from amber. It's not the resin from oud. These are chemical compounds composed to make a perfume and probably a carrier oil, because that's normally what's in these things, right? There's a propellant, there's a carrier oil, there's an alcohol component to most perfumeries. Yeah, aroma chemicals. So yeah, so it says it's an extrait, but that's how come it's only like a $30, $40 perfume. An extrait made of like Tom Ford's, perfume is like $400 or something crazy, something nuts, because they're probably actually using rose oil and oud, real oud, not, and oud's a resin, it's a sap. So sandalwood's a sap, so it's distilled. When you take roses, you have to distill them, and most of the stuff comes out of most of the fragrance processing for the raw fragrances, like the raw ingredients, it comes out of India. It's a very labor intensive thing. Well, I watched a ton of documentaries. It's really fun. Um, so hospital, Jeanette, it's so hard. The hospital was useless to file Mark Heyman now. Oh yeah. It's really hard to find help on food. Doctors don't actually, here's the thing, doctors don't actually know what causes diabetes. They just know what the symptoms are and why if you have XYZ, you're likely to get this, but they don't know why it happens. So it's hard to, anyway. Yeah, I'm so disappointed. Pakistan is used to be from, yeah, lots of places. Try, yeah. So I watched roses, and like there's lots of places that distill compounds for rose or essential oils essentially, but even essential oils are not 100% rose oil. It's going to be rose oil with a carrier oil. It's a neutral oil because it's so very expensive, extremely expensive. It's like there's a reason why perfume is like a gift to kings. There's a reason. So anyway, that was the interesting part about the elk shot. It's a chemical compound, it's a chemical scent moment. They can also do this in foods, guys. When it comes to foods, I've been to a food symposium. Our friends own a business, and they can make any type of flavor profile you want just by compounds. So it doesn't actually have to be that food. They can make a chemical component that makes you think it's that food without being that food. It's very interesting. Monarch also take into consideration your blood type. Certain blood types interact with nutritionists. There's lots of resources available on that. I think they've debunked a lot of the blood type diets, but I don't know. Not a doctor, not a chemist, not a nutritionist. None of those things are me. I just talk to a lot of people. Um, I've been to a lot of doctors. I see my doctor every month. Like we're like we know each other real well. You know, it's like I'm only alive by modern medicine and chemistry, so I'm not here to negatively say anything about modern chemistry or doctors, but I am not one. Do not take advice from me when it comes to your own healthcare. Talk to your doctor. Um, but I can tell you they don't really know a lot about nutrition. Um, because it's a minor part of medicine and it's not really everybody's body is a little different. Get a full blood panel by a nutritionist. It will give you a good, yeah. They can show you also, Miss Jelly, like what Miss Jelly's saying is they can show you what causes inflammation. Inflammation is another key thing for a lot of chronic illnesses. Yeah. So I have a lot of friends who have rheumatoid arthritis, and there's a lot of foods out there that have we don't know why, but we know it causes an inflammation response in the body. So, and everybody's different. So some people can eat this, some people can't eat that. It's just try and figure it out. Um, yes, mine said look it up on, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, that's true. Doctors do say that. They don't know. N- they don't know. Hmm. You have to understand that most doctors are, in medical school, nutrition and diet is it's like a small, tiny little bit. Pharmaceuticals also. That's why they rely on pharmacists to know the interactions of everything. It's interesting. I had friends who went to medical school. Yeah, and I have friends who are pharmacists, and my family doctor used to be a really good friend. So I have a new family doctor because we moved, and my twin sister sees our really good friend, and I see my current family doctor here where I live, and I love her, and I see her all the time. Yeah. So anyway, it's what was I thinking? I don't remember. We aren't taught that. No, 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 Miss Jelly. No, they're not taught that. It's like one semester. It might be a subparagraph. Nutrition is a very small part of medical school. Uh-uh. Very tiny. It's not really Western doctors, Western medical schools, at least. Now, Eastern medical schools are different, but Western medical schools, they don't really teach that holistic. It's kind of an evil word in medical, but they're more the science and the art. So they're looking at if you do this, this is what happens. If you do this, this is what happens. This is how you cure this, and do that. But they're not really looking at um, how does an apple affect your digestion. You know, I don't know why. It seems kind of common. Everybody has to eat food. Um, hey, Jolie. Hmm. Same with nursing, and it's chemistry based. Hmm. Eastern medicine, Chinese and Asian, they look at whole health, and they look at um, a lot more factors than Western do. And they, a good doctor, honestly, is a doctor with not very many patients because you want them to be healthy. Um, the teaching is hot and cold. Yeah. But my mother is Danish, married to a Danish guy, half, she's all Thai, but she's married to a Danish man. She still goes to get all her medical in Thailand, you know. Even with that, they're taught in the US is based on the backwards, wrong food. Oh man, Steph, the food pyramid. Oh, Craig. Hi, Craig. Hi. Um, yeah, the food pyramid. That food pyramid set me up for wrong eating habits my entire life. And even though I know the pyramid's wrong, I still based my snack choices as a child based on the food pyramid. So I told my dad, like, hey, look, I did the food pyramid thing, and they said we should eat this many servings of grain. I can eat grain. So my snack of choice has always been popcorn and crackers. Worst snack of choice ever. But we didn't know that because they said don't eat that many fruits, or not that many fruits and vegetables. It was like grain, whatever. I'm reading up now, Debbie. Yin and yang. It went to the highest bidder. Um, reading up on now. All Americans. It did. Hey, Craig, we're talking about health care and the weirdness. The weirdness. Love y'all. I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. Yeah, I'm about to get off. We've been here for about an hour and a half just hanging out. I've been eating an apple. We're talking food. Grain Industry One. That's the truth. And I live next to grain fields. Like I have corn. They rotate between corn and millet here, and then over on the other side, further south here, they'll do the corn and cotton. Steph says the USDA food pyramid is flawed in several ways, including an emphasis on high carbohydrates consumption and an inadequate representation of protein. That's truth. Don't get me started on that topic. I know, Craig. We've been talking about food and diet because come on. Um, hey, good news. I didn't buy anything at the outlets. Everybody's shocked and surprised, including me. And James, James is still in bed, He's having a stay in bed binge video day. And I hate to tell him, like, he'll have to mow the lawn. But I don't think he's gonna mow the lawn. The grain topic. I blame Kellogg. You know, Miss Jelly, I think the most telling thing about grain is we grow feed corn. Feed corn is a high starch corn, not a high sugar, high starch. And it's not tasty. Even the deer don't want to eat it. And when the deer don't want to eat it and deer eat everything, there's something wrong with that corn. Uh-huh. Hmm. Tony the tiger. Well, we all grew up eating cereal for breakfast with milk, so dairy and grain, and it was sugar covered cereal. It was not like healthy covered cereal. It was sugar covered cereal. You know, we don't have any of our original grains. Oh no, we don't. Actually, it was interesting. At the Asian market yesterday, I was really tempted to buy some barley because in Korean people, when they make rice, they tend to either put uh, short grain rice with either barley or bean, or red bean, or black bean, a bean, to have more than just rice, because rice is the base grain, but nutrition wise, it's not as healthy. So you put barley in with your rice, and it's so tasty. But I didn't buy any because I always like, do I want the pearled barley or do I want the flat barley? And I can't remember. So I didn't buy it. But barley is an excellent grain. It is awesome to eat just plain. I love it in soup. It's also, I should buy some. It's very chewy. I like the chewy texture of barley. And nobody really talks about barley. Weirdly, Korean people eat barley a lot, but other than that, I've never really met people that eat barley. They might eat it like in maybe a barley soup, but that's very regional. Huh. Pearl barley. But they have a flattened, kind of like with if you guys know oats, oats aren't flat. Rolled oats are rolled out to be flat. They're actually kind of look in their natural state more like a rice grain is what an oat grain looks like. But it takes longer to cook and break down that way, so they're steamed and rolled out for quick processing. So I like oats, I like barley, I like wild rice, which actually isn't rice, it's a grain. It's a grass. Anyway, I know we're talking food. So I'm gonna get off this live and we're gonna be back tomorrow. No, never fear, I will be here tomorrow. And I might have news later this week, hopefully, about potentially getting some more bags. I know I don't need any more bags, but it could happen, right? So anyhow, thank you guys, everybody, for coming to my live. Give me a thumbs up, give me a share or a like or whatever those things you have to do. Yes, texture that bites back makes me feel like I'm actually eating something. So stuff. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great Sunday. Have a great afternoon. Go outside. See some sunlight. I did earlier. I'll have to go see some more again. Anyway, love y'all. Bye.